Ever wondered how GameStop became a household name? Our journey begins in the heart of Texas, 1984, where two ambitious men, James McCurry and Gary M. Kusin, founded a small software retailer. They named it Babbage's, a nod to Charles Babbage, the inventor of the first mechanical computer. The duo shared a vision of tapping into the rapidly growing demand for video games, a market that was just starting to boom. Initially, their focus was on Atari games, a leading player in the industry at the time, and the first significant platform for home gamers. Babbage's was more than just a store, it was a haven for gamers, a place where they could explore the latest titles, share tips, and bond over their shared passion for gaming. And so, the seeds were sown for what would later become a gaming empire. So that's how GameStop got its start, but how did it become the giant we know today? From a single store in Dallas to a global empire, the journey wasn't always smooth. GameStop, as we know it today, is the result of numerous strategic decisions, rebranding efforts, and a series of acquisitions. In the early years, the company was known as Babbage's, a reference to Charles Babbage, the inventor of the programmable computer. The company was ambitious, and in the 1990s, it began to expand its footprint, acquiring several franchises across the United States. One of these was Software Etc., a retailer of computer software. This move was a strategic one, enabling Babbage's to diversify its offerings and appeal to a broader customer base. The acquisition of Rhino Video Games followed, further bolstering the company's presence in the gaming sector. Rhino Video Games was a chain known for its wide selection of video games and accessories, making it a perfect fit for the burgeoning Babbage's empire. The year 2000 marked a significant turning point. The company decided to consolidate its brands under a single identity, GameStop. This rebranding was a bold move, but it paid off. By uniting the various brands under one name, the company was able to present a unified and recognizable face to consumers. In 2002, GameStop took another major step. It went public. The initial public offering was a resounding success, providing the company with the capital it needed to continue its expansion. The company's shares were listed on the New York Stock Exchange, a testament to its growth and success. Despite these triumphs, the journey was not always smooth. Each acquisition and rebranding effort brought its own set of challenges. There were economic downturns to weather, competition to outmaneuver, and a rapidly changing retail landscape to navigate. Yet, through it all, GameStop showed resilience and adaptability. GameStop was rapidly expanding, but not without its fair share of challenges. As technology advanced, so did GameStop. The advent of the digital age was a turning point for the video game industry, and GameStop was no exception. With gaming moving increasingly online, the company was forced to adapt and evolve, and so it did, albeit not without its share of controversy. The rise of digital gaming posed a significant challenge to the traditional retail model. GameStop, once a haven for gamers seeking physical copies of the latest releases, found itself in an increasingly precarious position. The company needed to innovate, and innovate it did by introducing used game sales. This was a significant shift in their business model, a conscious move away from the reliance on new game sales. The used game sales model was a double-edged sword. On one hand, it provided gamers with more affordable options, and on the other, it sparked a debate within the gaming industry. Critics argued that used game sales were detrimental to game developers, who received no share of the profits from these transactions. This controversy cast a cloud over GameStop's reputation, but it did little to slow the company's momentum. As the digital wave continued to surge, GameStop faced another challenge: the relevance of its physical stores. The company had to make the tough decision to close many of its brick-and-mortar outlets. This was a significant blow, as these stores had long been the heart and soul of the company. They were places where gamers could congregate, discuss their favorite games, and experience the excitement of a new release. But the march of technology is relentless, and GameStop had to adapt to survive. Despite the challenges, GameStop managed to stay afloat. The company navigated the rough waters of digital gaming, the controversy of used game sales, and the closure of many physical stores. But as we'll soon find out, these were just the precursors to a much larger storm that was brewing on the horizon. 2021, a year that would forever change the fate of GameStop. In the early days of 2021, An unprecedented event took place that shook the global financial markets. This was no ordinary corporate maneuver or economic policy change. No, this was the GameStop short squeeze, a David versus Goliath saga that played out in the high-stakes world of Wall Street, fueled by a legion of ordinary people congregating on the social media platform Reddit. But what exactly is a short squeeze? In simple terms, it's when the price of a stock, like GameStop, surges, forcing those who bet against the stock's success, known as short sellers, to buy it in order to prevent even larger losses. Their scramble to cover their positions causes the price to inflate even further. In the case of GameStop, a group of Reddit users from the subreddit r Wall Street Bets noticed that hedge funds were heavily shorting the company's stocks. They saw an opportunity and started buying shares and options in GameStop, driving up the price. The result? A short squeeze on an epic scale. The impact was immediate and immense. GameStop, a company many had written off as a relic of the past, saw its stock price skyrocket from around $20 to a peak of nearly $480 in late January. The world watched in awe as retail investors took on Wall Street, and won, albeit temporarily. The repercussions of this event were felt far and wide. The GameStop saga brought attention to the power of social media and collective action in the financial world. It sparked debates on financial regulations, the role of hedge funds, and the democratization of investing. But most importantly, it put GameStop back on the map. The company, once on the brink of becoming another casualty of the digital age, found itself in the mainstream spotlight. Its stocks, though volatile, remained significantly higher than before the squeeze. GameStop had become a household name, but the question remained: could it sustain this unexpected success? From a small store in Dallas to the center of a stock market frenzy, what's next for GameStop? As we look to the horizon, the future of GameStop appears to be shaping up to be just as intriguing as its past. GameStop stands at a crossroads, with an opportunity to redefine itself in the ever-evolving gaming industry. The company's leadership has expressed plans to pivot more towards e-commerce, a move that acknowledges the shift in consumer behavior towards online shopping, particularly in the gaming sector. This transition will not be without its challenges, but the potential rewards could be significant. In the wake of the Reddit-fueled stock surge, GameStop has found itself with an unexpected war chest. The company has wisely decided to capitalize on this windfall, using the funds to accelerate its digital transformation. This strategic move may well play a crucial role in securing GameStop's future in an increasingly digital world. This transformation will not only involve shifting sales online, but also diversifying its product offerings. The company has hinted at broadening its scope to include not just video games, but the wider domain of entertainment. This could involve anything from streaming services to virtual reality, and even esports. Of course, the road ahead won't be smooth sailing. GameStop will face stiff competition from established online retailers, and the company will need to find a way to differentiate itself in a crowded market. But if there's one thing we've learned from GameStop's history, it's that this company is no stranger to challenges. The story of GameStop is a testament to the unpredictable nature of business and the stock market. It's a tale of resilience, adaptability, and the power of a passionate community. As we look towards the future, we can expect more twists and turns in the GameStop saga. Only time will tell what the future holds for GameStop. But one thing's for certain, it's been a wild ride. So there you have it, the whirlwind journey of GameStop. Born from the humble beginnings, GameStop grew into a video game empire, expanding its reach far and wide. The company adapted to the changing times, ushering in a new era of digital entertainment. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The challenges were many, and at times the future seemed uncertain. Then came the unexpected twist, a Reddit-fueled stock market frenzy that catapulted GameStop into the limelight like never before. This event wasn't just a financial phenomenon, it was a social movement, a rallying cry for the everyday investor. Through it all, GameStop has remained a beloved fixture in the gaming community, continually evolving to meet the needs of its customers. Its story is a riveting tale of resilience, adaptation, and the power of community. GameStop's story is a testament to the unpredictability of business and the power of community. Who knows what the next chapter will bring?